Hi everyone, happy Tuesday. I am bringing you a promised video to look inside one of our books. This is something I think I might try to do every Tuesday, is to go inside and take a closer look at one of the books in our collection. I know it's hard sometimes to buy books online when you don't get to see them and you don't actually get to really flip through and see what the books contain. So I wanted to try to do this kind of peek inside some of our books, and I'm starting with a book from one of our most popular series, which is the Kane Miller Shine a Light books. So this is a series that is interactive and requires a light of some kind. So we've got these little mini flashlights that my boys love. So you can use one of those, but you can also use your cell phone light, or just hold the book up to a window or an overhead light or desk lamp or whatever. And we first discovered these books at our library. Our library has a wonderful collection of them, which we were super excited to discover before we had discovered Usborne Books and More, and which makes it appropriate that the book I am sharing with you today is called At the Library. So in this series of books, these books are all nice big square books. They're hardcover, and when you open them up, they lay flat. So if you've got a couple of kids and they want to lay it on their lap to share, my boys like to read books like that sometimes. And this is part of a larger series. There's about 20 books in this, 20 titles or so in this series, and some of them, a good number of them, are also available in Spanish, if that is something that interests you. And so what is special about these books? You open it up, and we've got these nice big letters and big text to make them easy to read, and beautiful illustrations. One of the things I appreciate about these books is that there is diversity represented. So there are people of color, there are people of differing abilities, and they're playing different roles. They're sort of not placed there as token, but really intricately woven into the story, which is really important to me, and something that I appreciate. So what you do is we read this story, and this one is not actually really a story. It's more informative about the library and what a library is and what you might find there, which is great if you've got kids who've never been to a library maybe, and they're going to go for the first time. Maybe after the pandemic is over. I know our library is closed for visits right now because it's a very small building, and there is not a possibility of distancing yourself from each other in there. So we give curbside pickup at the moment for our library, but we're going to be back there, I know, as soon as they're back open. But it tells you that a library is a place filled with stories and information. And so you can go through, and they tell a little bit about the library, and you'll notice that every other page is black with a white image, and that is so that before you get to that page, you get to find a hidden picture. So on this page, it says, if you were in a library and you had a question, whom would you ask? The librarian. Librarians know all about the library and will help you find a good book or the information you need. Whom is the librarian helping? And points for good grammar there too. And so what you do then is you shine your light. Take your light here, and you shine it behind the page, and there you'll see this little person holding a stack of books, hiding kind of behind the desk. You can't really say. So whom is the librarian helping? An avid reader. And so it gives you a little more information about taking books home and using a library card, and how that works. And so you go through and you learn that libraries are places to be quiet, usually, right? You can know the difference between fiction and nonfiction. There are puppet shows sometimes at libraries, and other activities, and story time, right? What are these people waiting for? Oh, there's book signings, a book signed by the author. You know, you get to borrow, some places you get to scan your own books and take them out. You return them at the book drop. Right? Lots of questions and places to find your answers for all that you're looking for. Lots of things, globes, lots of reference materials, globes and atlases and encyclopedias. And these children are using the computer. That's another thing that you can do at libraries to find out information. And even at some libraries, and I know this is true of one of our local, or a few of our local libraries, is that in some libraries you get a little furry friend that comes to read along with you too. So there's, and this even talks about bookmobiles, so access in other places, and the Library of Congress with some interesting facts. And even the little free libraries, which are popping up in a lot of neighborhoods. So this is just a wonderful book. And then at the end, there's another list of more facts and a snow globe collection and just kind of other neat facts that you might be interested in about the library. So these books are available on the USBAM website. Like I said, there are about 20 different titles. The newest one is Look Inside the Human Body. So you get to look at all the different parts, which is a great, you know, science book, especially maybe if you're schooling at home this year and you're looking for something as far as science topic. But there are other titles. There's at the space station, there's construction sites, there's all kinds of different animals, sort of like sea life and on the farm. And like I said, many of the titles are also available in Spanish, so you can order those books in Spanish as well. And if you would like to add these books to your library, you can get in touch with me about hosting a party so that you can maybe earn these books for free. And there are, if you remember, double host rewards from me until August 25th. So if you want to jump in and get a last minute party to get that wish list turned into your, converted into your library, that would be a great way to do it. And if not, if you just want to pop over and make a quick order, you can always go to my website, and I'll make a link below here and place an order there. And of course, if you wanted to be a book maven or a book boss, and you're interested in bringing in some extra income into your family and sharing the love of literacy, that's also something you definitely can reach out to me, and we can talk about how to do that. Because the consulting kit right now is only $25, and so you might want to consider it if you start looking around at the Shine a Light books and your wish list grows a mile long. It would be great, even if it's you're not interested in running it as a business. There are no minimum requirements. You could just sign up to get the consultant discount, which would be an awesome way to grow your Usborne Book and More library, and add all those Shine a Light books onto your own home bookshelves. All right, everyone, thank you so much for checking out this video, and I'll be back hopefully next week with another peek inside one of our awesome books. Have a wonderful day.